Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today I am finally back again, yes, with a new haircut as well, and we're going to be taking a look at two of our next stats here in the game for top 25. We're going to be looking at the top 25 highest honor powered players, and then we're also going to be looking at the kingdoms that have the most castle 50s as well. So those are going to be the two areas that we're going to be diving into today. Before we get started with highest honor players, then we transition to most castles, castle 50s. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you sub, like, ring the notification bell, and if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, hit up the Discord, description, and pin comment down below. Okay, so let us go ahead and we'll just do our, as usual, big unveiling here. And you can see here is our new top list that we have. So a lot of new individuals, right? We have 3, 6, 10, 11. We have 13 new players here in the top 25, but 12 returning, which is still pretty good. Now, highest honor is in and of its own, depending on how things go. You could be in a situation where some of the people on these boards could be roguish. They're just going around hitting anyone. Maybe they're doing organized honor hits. Maybe they're just a part of the top alliance that runs the server and they just kind of go around and hit anyone else that is inactive, maybe because it's a lower ranked. There could definitely be a mix of it here. However, what is for certain is these players do a lot of PvP. And especially at when the data was captured, right, which was on April 1st, this is almost 2 weeks ago, it was post KVK2, at least for the groupings here going in, because we haven't really got to, I think, post 100 yet. Okay, starting top down, we have PocoCat, new addition here at 44.6 mil from server 49, welcome. RTK, 45.3 mil, server 8, welcome. Rotomir, 45.4 from server 16, new, welcome. We got Grogu, 46.6 mil from server 26, welcome. Nightshade, 47.3 mil from server 40, welcome. Coming in at 21. 20 is Ares, 48.3 from server 5, welcome. Then we get to number 19 here, which is this guy, I don't know how you do the Z. 48.4 mil from server 10, down actually from number 18, only one spot, but still seeing a plus 1.9 mil increase from honor. Then we look at Nikki coming in at number 18, 50 mil, finally breaking the 50 mil barrier. Server 78, down from 17 right here, but still seeing a plus 3.4 mil increase for honor, which is still really good if you think about sustaining it over a period. Boss Baby, the newest addition into a lot of our brackets here, coming in at 50.0 or 50 Egan mil for honor from server 97. This is actually the oldest server player here on, and then we got 96, which we'll talk about in a moment. He's new, welcome. I didn't actually give you the blue, so it could actually be a little more. Odin Mofo coming here, again, making another appearance, down actually from number 5 where he was originally placed. And he's at 50 mil from server 52, actually seeing a negative 5.9 mil drop in power from where he previously was. Then we have Mahalanari, who is from server 16, 50.4 mil, a new addition here, welcome. Rafsta, number 14 at 50.6 mil from server 81, welcome. We got that guy, server 96 from 50.7 mil, new, welcome. We got Max from 52.9 mil, number 12, coming in from server 52, new addition, welcome. Then we got Puppy BTC, 52.9 mil, number 11, getting close to top 10 from server 49, down actually from number 3. Puppy was previously here. Also, the largest negative drop in honor so far, 7.9 mil, which I guess when you're up that high, it's not really too significant, with the exception of if you're battling it out for anyone on some of the top titles. Then we have Lukey, who breaks into our top 10 at 53.6 mil from server 57, actually up from number 22. Here, and they're seeing a plus 8.6 gain here in honor. Then we have Crazy, who is from server 60, a new addition at 54.4 mil, welcome. Caesarina from server 1, 57 mil, up actually from number 15, which is pretty cool. Surprising that we have someone from, again, the very first server ever still showing up. So always nice to see. And again, looking at a plus 9.9 mil honor increase, which is cool. Then we got Laughing coming in at number 7, 59.1 mil. Server 57 up from number 10. Laughing was previously here, also seeing a plus 9.1 mil increase. Then we get to number 6, Cruel Tepes from server 79, 62.5 mil. Starting to see some jumps now. Up 19.5 mil honor. Definitely doing a lot of attacking, or just a lot of PvP, we should say. Then we go, and this is a big jump, right? Cruel Tepes was previously Phenafam. With a name change, this is just one of the ones I actually accounted for because I know. And then we ended up having the name change there. Now, I think some of the other ones, if there are name changes, again, don't hate me. I just don't know because I've never played in some of the other servers. But if there has been, feel free to let me know in the comments, of course. Okay. Then we're looking at that person, and 64.4 mil from server 46, up from number 8, so a couple spots there. Looking at a plus 11.3 mil increase for honor, which is good. We got Morashia, 65.2 mil, breaking the 65 mil barrier. Server 60, new addition, welcome. We got Mirak, I'm going to go with that. 66.1 mil from server 16, new addition, welcome. And then we got our top 2, which is Blink. And Blink actually was holding the number 1 spot here, 70, 60 something. And then we end up having a drop only to number 2, looking at a negative 4.6 mil loss in honor from server 57. And then we have Gussie, who's now the current number 1 holder, right, breaking the barrier, I think, because the highest previous we had was, 59, 60. So now 71.074. 084, so 71 mil, 74,084 points. That's the new highest peak that we've seen so far in honor. Again, the data here was taken from servers 1 through 125, so really cool to see this server 16. He's actually up from number 16 where he previously was, and he has the biggest jump, plus 24.4 mil across that almost 3 month period. So really cool to see this. Again, a lot of new additions. And I would say about an even amount of changes for ups and downs. If we look at the bare minimum, right, you can see bare minimum was 42.9, 44.6 is now the new minimum from top 25. Actually, the bottom is catching up to the top here because we're only seeing about a 200, maybe almost 300K increase in honor from the number 1 position we took then to now. So that's cool that we're starting to see a little bit of a bump up. Hopefully when we do it next, this will bump up a couple more mil, and maybe we'll start getting some players that are really close. Okay, now for the second part, most Castle 50s. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now remember, this was taken almost about 2 weeks ago. Let's go ahead and do a reveal. And you can see here, many here with 2, even if we go down to 1, you can still see 1 more for top 26, 2, rest are 1. But then you start seeing the split here coming in at 3. So you have server 81 with 3, and then you have a couple. Server 94 is the next one with 4 and 49. Then you see 531 here coming in. And you can see then the next bump up is 6, and this is from server 97. And then you end up getting this going up for the top 5. So the top 5, Kingdoms 97, 78, 38, right? They have 6 people at already Castle 50. If you look at server 16, they have 8. One of them is tagless, just to note. And then if you look at server 57, right, they have 15 people at Castle 50, right? Now, that, of course, could be more now. It's been 2 weeks since we took the data last. But just to show you how many people, right, and we'll keep kind of doing these data grabs for Castle 50s, I'm sure eventually, whenever, if they do, end up releasing Castle 60s, then we'll cover that too as well at that time. I just thought it was interesting to show a little bit of a different stat that I thought was pretty cool because, again, we have a lot more people now that, or I should say, beyond if you're just looking at like the top 100 list for when people were at 40 already, and we were seeing a lot of the numbers here. And you could even see when you look at the amount of people that had 40s, I don't even think 57 was here, right? When we took the data last, right? You don't see 57 here. You see 6 and 8, and you can still see 8 here. You can still see 6 here, right? For the amount of people, it was a lot. So we're going to have to wait now a little bit longer to see how many people are really hitting that 50 and, who's kind of staying in which kingdoms and who's really developing and progressing a lot more for those accounts to get as many as high as they can. Okay, that is it for me. I'm surprised. I actually kept this one covering 2 areas under 10 minutes, and this might be the new way that we might do these. We'll see. Of course, I'd love to know anything and everything you guys are thinking in those comments down below. Let me know, one, how we did. Two, are you impressed or shocked, maybe indifferent to some of the stats that we took from highest honor power players and then here from the most Castle 50s? Anything that maybe just surprised you in general, right? Let me know anything and everything in those comments down below. That is it for me. Until next time, as always, I'll catch you later.